madder than everything we mad. Black rain fall when you see we not. Steel pan a beat like Trinidad.
Alright, people, if you're wondering who our special guest is, you may have seen him, may or may not have seen him in several music videos. I mean, you may or may not have seen him in the background, several concerts. He's securing several artists. He's the bodyguards of bodyguards. Here, he has been making us feel safe, making us feel welcome.
True.
So comfortable, all these things. Johnny Bravo in the building. There we go.
And I mean, essentially helping coordinate, like
everything that we've been doing here.
As a great producer.
Yeah, pretty much.
And helping us coordinate everything that we're doing here. But, you know, most of all, he's been just very good friend to us here in Trinidad.
Bless up Johnny Bravo.
But his name, well, you want to introduce it?
Introduce yourself to the people.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. My real name, government name, is Kevin G. Da Costa. But the fans call me in Trinidad Johnny Bravo.
Yes, he has fans for real people. Like when we're out in the streets, the people recognize him more than we. Like he's a local celebrity here. You see me? Like if you're part with him, you're somebody important.
True.
Like, so, oh, who is he? He's an artist? Like, who's that guy? I meet him at that guy. For sure, yeah. So, can you just give us or tell the people a little bit about yourself and what you do?
All right. I was born in Trinidad, but I was raised in the USA. And, you know, I was a young child, you know, learning to school, playing football. I used to play American football, track and field. And after I graduated high school. And
is it like shot put?
Track and field. I used to run the 400 and 200 meters.
You actually used to run?
Of course.
Oh, okay. Cool.
I can tell you my times if you like.
What the time?
I used to run a 400. I used to run a 46 a quarter. But I was more good at the 200. I used to run like a 20, 21.
Yeah.
What age we're talking?
17, 18.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah, you could have been an elite athlete. Yeah. And but you played American football too, so.
Yeah, outside linebacker.
Okay.
I have a nickname too for that.
No.
So call me the assassin. That's
Yes.
like to kill the quarterback.
Okay, me not know American football, so me not. Oh.
You don't know the quarterback?
No, I know linebacker, quarterback, but I just don't know what each position.
Yeah, it would be on defense, so I would attack the quarterback.
Okay, so the opposing team saying.
Correct.
Okay.
So I said like go after the quarterback or the running back. But I like to destroy them.
Yeah.
Break their bones.
That's aggressive.
Eat them alive.
That's aggressive.
Yeah.
That seems like what you do on a daily basis, like, you know, break people.
Yeah. It's an aggressive sport.
This is why we are proud of him in Trinidad. This is why we feel safe. So yeah, from there now, how you get into bodyguarding?
From there, I went to the military a couple of years. Then after that, I ended up doing a bodyguard course. My sensei, my brother, my father, DeAndre Kennard, he's the one teaching me the game.
When you say course, like there's an actual course, like
yeah, there's a bodyguard course.
Wow.
Mm-hmm.
That you were taught that in America?
Yeah, I did that in America.
Okay. So like, was there hopes like you after you left the Marine? Like, was it that you didn't know what you wanted to do? Because most people who leave the Army usually go to police. So
correct. I know. I did want to be. I'm not gonna lie to you. I want to be a FBI agent.
Okay.
Or a police officer.
Okay.
But other things least because I got injured in football because when they had a thing called tuition when you join the military, you get free schooling and this and that. But I got injured on my left knee because of football, so that week me came out.
Oh, so you weren't able to fully enroll?
Correct.
Okay, got that.
Because of the injury.
Yeah. Okay.
Is that permanent, by the way? Like it's have lingering effects?
No, it's okay now. But sometimes, you know, I get a little throbbing when it's like cold weather. Stuff like that. But
so was it like a broken bone? Like what is it in your knee? What?
On my knee, a torn ligament.
So is somebody tackling you horribly?
Yeah.
Oh wow.
Went
See, that is what happened when
knee.
you were being aggressive to the quarterback.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
It's part of the game.
See, but if he wasn't being aggressive first, maybe they wouldn't have been aggressive to him.
All right, so talk. Johnny, yeah.
So after that, when I finished off, because DeAndre Kennard, he has a a company called Black Dragon and also Dungeon Life. So I end up learning the techniques, the martial arts, taekwondo.
Okay.
Learn how to defuse a situation, defuse a firearm.
So when you did say sensei earlier, it wasn't just a figure speak, like a real...
No, a real sensei. He's like my mentor, my master.
Okay. Okay. Is he still alive?
He's still, of course.
Okay, but he's in America.
Yes, that's correct.
Okay.
So then after that, learn the quality to become a bodyguard, professionalism, know how to speak to people. Always gotta be groomed, clean cut. You have to be looking professional. And I just took that and become like that the rest of my life, my livelihood.
So when you started, so you finished that course, I'm assuming that you were kind of with him for a while.
Yes, I did.
So how are you able to venture out now? And
My first gig, y'all be amazed. You ever heard of a rock and roll group called Kiss?
yeah.
Yes.
Right, that was my first gig. I was
Real?
Yeah, man. It was I had Gene Simmons, the guy with the long tongue.
Yeah.
Yeah, I had him. It was four guys and 4 different bodyguards I had to maintain. So they gave me the guy with the long tongue.
Why?
Boy, I see some things you don't see every day.
Jaja. So when you're around, so you're around the rock stars.
Correct.
So them get pretty rowdy. So like, were there any difficulties? And you saying that was your first job? Like, were there any challenges that you had to?
Yeah, of course. The ladies usually storming backstage, storming the dressing room. So we had to control them, contain them. So that was like one of the rough spots. And when they do autograph and signing, it was crazy because it's a rock concert, and women just throw themselves to them, like
Cha-cha.
deliberately take off their clothes.
Did I ever get some of that action there?
No, being professional.
Okay.
Of course.
I'm sure there must have been a situation where the artist insisted, say, yeah, man, you're good. Go and do your thing.
Like I said, being professional.
Good answer.
So Kiss, and like who else in the
Group. I don't know if y'all know them, but it's a ladies group called 702.
Yes, they're like a white pop band.
Right.
Yeah.
They're Black, Black group called Black.
Yes.
Right. Them. The LL Cool J.
Because that's the hip hop girls, right?
Correct, that's correct. LL Cool J, Little Kim, Foxy Brown, rest in peace, Notorious B.I.G.
Your last photograph with him, like I saw that. Like,
Yeah,
them
You
there
had
try to
the
link
last-
you with all that.
you were the last person to be photographed
yes.
with him.
That was
So, I mean, so you go from Kiss to 702 to Black and then into like full on into the rap with LL
Yes.
Cool J,
Yes.
as if Foxy Brown, Lil Kim, and Notorious B.I.G. I mean, they're different groups really and do different things and appeal to different audiences. Like, can you share like how are you able to make that transition between each person? Like, like, do you have to alter your personality to fit with each person's fan group?
No, you just have to study them, study the work. It's like homework. A lot of people don't understand. When you come and do this field, especially a professional bodyguard, you have to study the client. You have to study. If you don't know nothing about the client, do your research. Go Google, YouTube. Everything is laid out for everybody right now. So, like, I'll give you an example. Skillibeng. When I did Skillibeng, I knew nothing about the guy. Did my homework. Study him. Where is he from? How old is he? You know what I mean? You got to study the art. And a lot of people don't understand. You have to do your homework. You got to creep before you crawl.
True.
As you mentioned, Skillibeng, you were in Wap Wap Wap.
Yes.
The music video, Ari's favorite song.
It was very good production.
Yeah. Like, you can tell it part of how that setup went.
Were you
like,
even supposed to be in the video or? Because I know initially, I'm assuming that you were supposed to be his bodyguard.
Yes, I was,
and
correct.
then you end up in the video.
Yes.
Yeah.
It was when he came to Trinidad, he knew about me. First of all, I don't know, some of these Jamaica artists like Skillibeng to Skeng to Jada Kingdom to Joshi, like they all came out in COVID. And when they came to Trinidad, when they get booking, they started to find out about me because they see me all over. But like the professionalism, because I used to bodyguard the previous Jamaica artists like Movado, Cartel in the past before he got locked up. Squash,
I think we see
Giovanni.
some images of you and Sham too.
With who?
Sham.
Baby Sham.
Yeah, of course, Baby Shem, man. Yeah, man. Baby Shem, Beanie Man, Bounty Killer, Capleton, Sizzler. I did enjoy all the Jamaican artists that's out there to this day.
And it says mostly when they come to
Yeah, when they come, that's how it goes. The promoters, they want somebody professionalism, so they request me, or sometimes even the management asks them to request, or we want that guy, we want Johnny Bravo, because it's like a word of mouth.
Yeah.
So
Because I mean, your legend extends far and wide. It seems like in the entertainment industry, is like, do you have any idea why? Is there some? Do you build a rapport with the artist, or is just straight professional? Like, you know, try to be friends with them. Like,
hey, I'm being real with y'all. You have to be professional in this kind of job, and to get more work, and that a lot of people don't understand. So after I did Biggie, the Bodyguard work was slow. So I ended up came back home to Trinidad and Tobago because I wasn't doing nothing. I wasn't getting no work. Because Tupac died in September. Then Biggie died in March. So there was nothing going on.
It wasn't
dead.
a good look for the Bodyguard
Yeah, so it was like
industry.
97 to 98, 99. Then 50 Cent came out. 50 Cent came out because he got shot 9 times.
Yeah.
So after he came out, Bodyguard was back on top again. Bodyguard was like all over.
you need a bodyguard.
Yeah, need a Bodyguard. Yeah. So Bodyguard ended up turned back up again, but I was already back home in Trinidad and Tobago.
So why you think? So Tupac did and Biggie did, and you contribute that to the decline in people's need for a bodyguard. Why do you think that is?
Because of the lyrics, the trash talking.
But when you need, like, with the two, I mean, if Tupac dead and Biggie dead, wouldn't that require then more security?
Yes,
so
correct.
Then why you said that there was a
Because it was like the music was like stunned for a second, like not a second, but like a minute, because people still stunned how Tupac died and Biggie died. So people just,
they're like, if they have security and they still die, then I don't need you. You think it's something like that?
Yeah, it was just, like I said, it was just like a pause. I don't know what happened, but it was like the job was slow.
Yeah.
It was real slow, and it was a pause. And that was it. It just turned back up like that.
Yeah. And I mean, just because I want to stay on that topic for a while, like you said that Biggie, there was even talks or rumors that there was some, like, you were in, like, who would do or shoot Biggie or something there. Like,
so you do it.
That what
Well, I
everybody
never hear
said.
about you do it.
On the mirror, that one.
That's what everybody said, but I don't really have no comment about that because in the day, like I said, I was in the past, and whoever did it,
Was there any important lesson that you learned from that situation specifically, like that that would stay with you forever? Like,
yeah,
what?
of course. Don't ever let your client determine and pace your job, because when they said they only wanted one bodyguard, don't let them override you. No, give them 4 or give them 2.
Yeah, so you believe in over delivering, in a sense.
Yes, you have to, because he was an international artist. He was a superstar. He was
but given that there was like real simmering tension.
Correct.
Yeah.
Correct. So I just didn't understand that, because they only took one bodyguard. It was Gene Deal. Gene Deal was the only bodyguard there, and a couple of police officers too. But like I said, Gene Deal knew, and he even said it, we needed more bodyguards to go up there. Not just him alone, because he was like my boss. You know what I mean? So
Who, Gene Dale?
Yeah, Gene
was
Dale.
your boss? Okay.
Yeah.
All right, we're taking a break out of this podcast to big up IENT Live/Digital. They provide digital support services for businesses, entrepreneurs, entertainers, and event coordinators, and they've been kind enough to lend us their space while we're in Trinidad. So big ups to them. All right, you can hit them up on Instagram, follow them on @IENT_live. Make sure now follow and support them. If you're in Trinidad, hit them up. This is the place to be.
True
all
that.
Also, it's brought to you by
Trends and Deals. Follow them on Instagram at @trendsanddeals_. The tag, it's there. Follow them. Your number one shop for trendy lifestyle items.
There we go. So how do you deal with that personally? Like even the violent aspects of things. Like, do you ever fear for your life? Like being around artists, who
Especially
people might be
high
after?
risk.
Yeah.
You have to deal with this. Once you're part of this job and you know what you're about, expect what's gonna happen to you. So you can't be afraid. You can't be, you know what I mean? You have to know what you're about in the day.
Are you afraid of dying?
No.
Why? How do you get to that?
A lot. I think the training gave me like a side block. And it said tells you don't be afraid of dying. Don't show your weakness, like your family, your kids, your loved ones. Don't show no sign of weakness. Don't cry. So,
but then, you know, that goes contrary to what we're seeing now in the public space, where, you know, macho, hyper masculine men, where, you know, you don't cry and show no vulnerabilities, are not, you know, they're not, wait, I say no. They're not fitting into the modern world right now. So how you balance that, where to show no emotions, no weakness, yet still, you know? I still do that to this day. I don't really have no emotionals. Wow.
I really don't. I'm sorry to sound kind of harsh, but it's the truth.
Is this just in your professional life, or are you different in your personal life?
Good question. And my job is professional at all times. In my private life,
Yeah, cry at home watching Titanic though.
nah. But my private life, you know,
Maybe it's not Titanic.
Yeah.
It's like Paddington Bear.
you have to loosen up. Yeah.
Yeah, you can be.
I do
it can
loosen
be
up.
one thing. Yeah.
I'm not gonna lie to you. I sing in the shower.
Yeah.
I'll be singing songs like,
Something
you know.
tells me I wouldn't want to hear that.
No.
No, but I think he's like, you know, Big Kev is different from Kevin. That
Yes,
kind of
correct.
stuff. Yeah.
So I tell other people, like I said again, the fans call me Johnny Bravo, but when it's downtime, it's Kevin
Yeah.
Da Costa.
Where you get the name by the way? Johnny Bravo.
Listen to the fans.
All right. No.
How them
I'll tell you how it started.
Oh.
What happened is that when I came back home in 2000, I work in this nightclub called the Lair Disco. And the owner of the club was Mickey Singh, rest in peace. My uncle was Harvey Boris. He's the one organized me to meet the club owner for me to be the head bouncer, security of the nightclub. So I end up become the head security. That's when I started the formal dress code with the suits in Trinidad, because back then didn't have that.
Back then it was what? Like a regular shirt.
Not a regular shirt, plain clothes security. On the club called Coconuts, had short pants and t-shirts.
So you brought some uniform.
I brought some kind of uniform in the game of Trinidad and Tobago, the upscale VIP look. You know what I mean? So that's why I end up calling it VIPS Limited, VIPPS. Very important personal security.
I noticed that with you, like whenever I see like clips or images of you with your clients, you look very professional. And, yeah.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
Yeah.
So after that,
Like even the first time we met him, suit,
Yeah.
tie.
yeah, it's that first expression. You gotta make it count, you know. So after that, they hired this lady called Rachel Price. Rachel Price did a comedy set, or hosted. I can't remember because it was so long ago. She did something and somebody had spat at her, like spit at her face, and she called security, and that's when I came in. And the guy was kind of intoxicated. So the guy threw a punch. He missed. I just moved back. He did a swing. I picked him up from his waist up and atomic bomb him.
Sure.
Like a body slam.
Yeah.
Then I carry him out one arm. And when you walk out,
How tall was he? Like, his height?
His height?
Yeah.
Probably 5'8", 5'9". Yeah, but he was, like I said, intoxicated.
I am about 6'3".
6'4", 3/4", 255 pounds.
Jeez. Always.
That's why people get a
Were
scale
you
of
always
things.
255 pounds? Are you-
255, solid, strong. Could bench press 475, deadlift 700, squat 600, and shoulder press 375 front.
Those seem like very huge numbers. I'm assuming they're very heavy. Well, continue. Yeah.
So after that, when I carry them out the club, they have this slang called "Uku." it means, oh my gosh, or oh my God. So when I first came to Trinidad, I didn't know what it was. So when they said, "Uku," I was like, what is that? It sounds like an owl. So then after they called it Johnny Bravo. And after that, it stuck from there.
Oh, okay.
That was it, because I was big.
Yeah.
So
like
what's
the
the base
cartoon
of the
character.
cartoon?
Yeah, like the cartoon character,
yeah.
yeah. Because it's so weird when they keep calling Johnny Bravo, somebody always somehow has images and they post me up or this and that. So if you Google and you type Johnny Bravo Trinidad, you see me. You see a whole lot of me. Then if you type my real name, Kevin G. DaCosta, you'll see a lot of me. So it's such amazing how the social media working these days. So if you need to find out somebody, just Google them.
What the worst you ever fuck up somebody?
Okay, let me tell you.
I think I saw footage of you like a fist somewhere.
Yeah. Now there was one, I had to knock out 2 guys.
One time.
Yeah, I had to, because there was interfering a young lady. They touched her butt.
This is weird.
This was at Club Chocolate in Trinidad and Tobago.
Okay.
So the owner was Junior Ali at the time. And he ended up, the situation happened upstairs in the club. Then the guy said, yo, they want to kill me, they want to shoot me. Yo, da-da-da. I said, okay, let's go downstairs. Let's go downstairs. So one of the guys ended up hitting me, and I punched him in the face. He tumbled down the steps. He was out. Next guy came.
One punch.
Yeah, one punch. Then next guy came. But what happened, he let the whole face open. So I gave him right deck in the face. And he was knocked out. Then I said...
Instantly.
Yeah. Like I said, remember, they're intoxicated.
Yeah.
So...
And plus you know some shit too.
Yeah, of course. So I sit down to the club owner. He told me, Bravo, I think I should pay you and you should go home. You finished for the day. I was like, for what? The club ain't closed yet? He's like, nah, I just feel like if they wake up, something might happen, boys. I was like,
no, things escalate.
I was like, you sure? I was like, I can handle myself. So he ended up going home, and that was it.
So you come back to work the next day, or like
next week. He told me
next week.
He told me get the weekend off, so he pay me for the weekend.
Yeah.
And come back next week.
Okay. Did you go back next week?
Yeah.
Okay, and everything was fine and smooth.
Everything came back, but the guys came back because they said they want to kill me. But then after they found out who I was, their boss told them that y'all relax.
Yeah.
Y'all chill out.
Yeah.
And that was it.
I mean the fact like you're not afraid of reprisal like from people who you might fuck up like isn't me discard of.
No, it's different. It's all about how you humble yourself, because I don't know what's going on, but a lot of people gravitate me. Even like a lot of people, like the bosses. I mean, you know what I mean when I say that. You know, the streets loves me. I think Trinidad Tobago. I think the streets. I think the soca artists. I think all the dancehall artists. I think Jamaica too. And anytime I leave Trinidad, I want to say this one time, I need to go to Jamaica.
You need to.
You have to.
Because I want to say on national TV, Jamaica, I'm coming soon.
Well, this is on national TV. They would never let us on national TV.
Oh, sorry. FX Production.
Yeah. Fix Nation. Yeah.
Fix Nation.
Yeah.
I'm coming to Jamaica soon.
Believe you. And the thing is, what you want me to notice, like you don't give off a overly aggressive demeanor. Like you're very calm and cool. Like, like
I used to long time. I'm gonna lie to you. I'm being real with you. I used to knock out people quick. But now because time has changed, you have to know how to keep yourself calm, but know how to deal with the situation when it comes.
So it's not just brute force. It's more mental now. It's psychological.
Yeah. Everything is not this anymore.
Yeah.
It's this now.
Yeah.
You have to know how to speak.
Yeah.
Talk to people.
Yeah.
Because before, a lot of people don't understand Bodyguard ain't supposed to talk much. And it sound bad, but it's the truth. If you're a talkative guy or you're always on your phone, you're not cut out to this work.
Yeah.
You have to be focused. You have to pay attention. You have to be alert all surroundings. You have to be focused. Make sure the client's safe. Make sure you walk on the right path. Everything.
Light man, press it in a vehicle. Don't this not cause no reason. Love and gunshot with if I need. My team
remedy never left it. Rifle boss loud, son test it. Body send a Glock, watch me clap it.
The angel fall from above. She got the hips and the move and the waist and the wine when she step in front of me. She got the hips and the move and the waist and the wine when she step in front of me. The way she whine and dip.
But just fine, and just fine, just fine. Sometimes I just wanna get high all by myself. I just fine.
Different thing when me a pre in a life make me realize enough of them on the hype.